shirt on. I mean, could you be any
That's nothing new, though. That's nothing new.
I love it.
I don't even know what to do that.
Okay, so we gotta, there's been a lot kind of in the press and whatnot about Leanne Rimes and her performance with Carly, which I think we all remember. So I think before we talk about it, maybe we should just rehash the awful memories, I guess.
Yes,
and watch Leanne.
I'm actually putting it up now, and I'm dying to hear your thoughts. All of your
thoughts.
It's
hard for me to watch. It's hard.
Oh, no.
Are you guys ready? Trainwreck, engaged.
Oh my God. Is it showing it?
Press play. Painful. It's painful. Make it stop.
I feel like if there could be like one of those bubbles above Carly's head while this is going on, we would literally see WTF.
Oh my goodness. You guys, it's hard to watch. And honestly, Arthur and I were kind of talking about this before, but I just don't understand who thought it was a good idea to have her sing with one of the contestants. Like, who would want Leanne Rimes to sing with them? She has such a bad rep. And clearly, she came out, I don't know what was up with her. People are speculating and saying that she was drunk. I don't know what she was, but figure it out.
I didn't know that Leanne Rimes had such a bad rap. I had no idea, that she was having any kind of issues. But you guys will find this interesting. So, my dad the other morning was watching early morning TV or whatever, and TMZ came on. And, first of all, I was on there for something. Don't know what, so I'm not gonna look that up. But I'm sure it has something to do with. I'm sure it had something to do with my outfit that I wore to the rap party, but which I don't care. But then Simon came on, and they had got him on his way into the rap party, and they were asking him about Leanne, and they were like, Simon, what do you think about Leanne being drunk on the show? Was Leanne drunk? And he had this grin on his face. He was just like, I don't know what you're talking about. And they were like, no, but was she drunk? And he goes, no, she was just happy. Simon. Really? That's all you're gonna say? Like,
well, didn't she say that she was like recovering from a cold or something? Wasn't that the excuse?
She was sick,
right? Maybe I'm just making that up, but I think I read that somewhere. I'm like, I don't know. You could be recovering from a cold and still look kind of put together. I mean, she seemed a little loopy. And she kept on singing, like, totally off-key with Carly. Do you guys think that it affected Carly's votes? Because when I watched it, I even tweeted something like, wow, Leanne just ruined that performance for Carly. I think it hurt Carly in the long run.
I don't know. I see, whenever I found out that Leanne was going to perform with Carly, I thought, actually, I'm like, wow, she's going to take some of the country vote away from Tate now, because she's got Leanne with her. So, right. I think it can go both ways, and I don't think everybody in America noticed that Leanne was, I didn't even notice so much the loopiness as I did, like, wow, these two girls are just blatantly, like, singing over each other. Don't you think if you're performing with one of the contestants, you, like, hang back and let them let Carly do the runs and stuff, you know, like,
totally. I felt like Leanne thought that she was being upstaged or maybe felt insecure around Carly because, quite frankly, I think Carly has a stronger voice than Leanne Rimes. So she was really trying to go out there and take over the show. And I'm like, whoa, do your job here. Like, your job is to highlight Carly, not the other way around. So it was a bit awkward.
Wait a minute. To Leanne's defense, though, that was a bad moment for her, and she's had a number of bad moments recently. But going back, Leanne's voice used to be one of the best in the business. I remember when that song came out, she blasted it, and it is a shame because I hope we're not seeing the same type of decline with her that we saw with people like Whitney Houston, where, you know, the controversy begins to really envelop and destroy their talent. I hope that's not what's happening with her, but you're right. I couldn't agree with you more, Nicole, where it did feel like, you know, Carly was just almost like, what is going on here? This woman is bombing right in front of me. It was so bad.
Right. Like, I mean, Carly's voice, yes, Leanne's voice may still be strong, but in that night and on that performance, Carly had a stronger voice, and Leanne just should have let Carly do her thing.
Yeah, I could definitely tell because I couldn't really even tell, like, yeah, maybe she looked a little bit rough around the edges. That could have been a makeup malfunction, a hair malfunction. You don't know. Maybe they were trying something different. There have been times that I've had my hair and makeup done and gone, well, look kind of like a wreck, but that's all right. We're going to do it anyway, you know. But what I noticed more than anything, maybe she was sick, but I noticed just from, like, a singer standpoint, from a vocalist standpoint, and B, I'm sure you can attest to this as well, like, you could definitely hear, like, the strain in her voice. Like, you could tell that she was either getting over something or maybe just singing for as long as she's been singing. Whenever you sing as strongly as Leanne Rimes sings, day after day, on tour and everything else, it does take a toll. So, if anything, I noticed that. But, I mean, she's been doing it forever, so it just seems to happen.
I don't think that Leanne affected Carly at all. I think that America already knew what they wanted. America already knew who they were going to vote for. And, you know, Carly's fans, of course, are going to vote for her, and Tate's fans, of course, are